if you believe in physics and the origins of the universe, it started out, as sort of, quarks and leptons, and heavy elements formed. We are essentially evolved hydrogen. If you just leave hydrogen out for a while, it turns into us.
I don't want to comment on Elon Musk. Well, he's made a nice car, the first one that he made on the Lotus platform. So that was faster than a Ferrari, I drove that one. I have no complaints about him. But he must restrict himself to cars, maybe airplanes, maybe even a rocket. But he shouldn't talk about human mechanism, it's a different matter. This question has been on for a long time. Can we evolve into another place? A whole lot of people asking. Can we make a bigger brain so that we could act better, we could be more intelligent, we could do many more things? See, if you want to increase the capacity of this brain, one thing is you must pack more neurons. This is how a lot of children are born, with excess neurons. Those are the children who are hyper, very brilliant, but hyper and unstable. When a child is like this is not abnormal, this is normal. A whole lot of children are born like this, that there is excess neurons in the brain. If you just put the child to a lot of physical activity, sleep and physical activity, proper physical activity, you will see by the time he's 6 or 8 years of age, he will adjust himself. The body does its own thing to make sure it kills the excess neurons and manages itself. But before that, if you put them on sedatives and that kind of stuff, for a lifetime they may become dependent on the medication. Having said that, another way to enhance your brain capacity is to increase the size of the neuron. If you increase the size of the neuron, the capacity of the brain could expand big time. But right now as you sit here in a restful condition, more than 20% of your energy is being consumed by your brain. This much body consumes only 80%. This consumes 20% sitting here. If you increase the size of the neuron, the kind of energy that it will demand, the body cannot sustain. But Adi Yogi, over 15,000 years ago, said something very unique. See, you can learn to use your existing capacities in a much higher way than the way you're using it right now. If you become more and more conscious, your body and brain, you can use it in many more ways than they're using right now. But if you have to physically or physiologically evolve, then the way the planetary systems are, some change needs to happen in the solar system. Because solar system is like a potter's wheel. It has spun this and it has reached its peak. How we know it's reached its peak is, if you know something about the geometry of the solar system, you know the diameter of the moon and the distance between the earth and the moon is 108 times the diameter of the sun, you know those things. So, if you look at the human system, there are 114 junction points or chakras as they're called. The first two are outside the physical body. Out of the 112, 4 of them, you cannot do anything about them. So 108 is what is available to you. So the geometry of the solar system is like this. Unless some structural change happens in the solar system, you cannot evolve physiologically any further. So if you're planning to grow this along with Elon Musk, no. But your ability to use the same thing in better and better ways is always available to you.